Okay guys, we got this 73 Chevy Nova here that I recently purchased. It's mostly original, as far as I can tell. It's pretty well complete too. Everything, all the parts are there, all the chrome is here, trim, etc. The only thing I can tell is not original is this front bench seat, and the rear seat looks like it's from a GM G body, like a Cutlass or something like that. Cutlass Monte Carlo, something like that. Because it's a split bench and it's got an armrest in the middle. Like that. But they're pretty nice seats, in good condition still. So what I'm doing today, I'm going to check the motor and see if it has the original engine still in it. What we're going to do is check the serial number on the motor. And it has most of the motor. The story I got from the person I bought the car from was he bought it 16 years ago and it's been sitting in his yard for that long. He was going to do a project car with it. And the person he bought it from wanted to keep the intake and carburetor because they had put an aluminum intake and a 4-barrel carb on it. So here's the emission sticker, and it's saying 307 2-barrel. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, right behind the alternator, there's a pad that has the serial number stamped in it on the engine block, and we'll see if that's the original engine, because it looks like, other than somebody swapping the intake and putting these chrome valve covers on here, it looks like everything, they left everything original. There's no headers on it. It's a drum brake car, so it doesn't have power brakes. It does have power steering. Everything looks original, untouched. I do have the air conditioning for it too. It's a complete air conditioned car. It has all the reservoirs and everything. That should have. Everything's still here. So that's what I'm going to work on today. I'm going to get that alternator off, and we'll look at the numbers on the block. We'll see what we got. Okay, so to get the alternator out, looks like someone did half of the work already. They got the alternator bracket off. I just need to take this hose bracket off. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if it still has the original heater hoses. A lot of times these brackets end up lost. So the odometer showed that it had 100 and it had 40,000 miles. And I'm going to say it's probably 140,000. I'm pretty sure. It looks like a rebuilt alternator. So get that off. Take these wires off the alternator here. A small wrench for this. Get that nut off the back of the alternator. It might be metric. I guess that's a newer alternator. Okay, here we go. Find out in a minute here. So there's some engine code, and there's also a serial number stamped on there. It looks like, just going to zoom in on that. That's the serial number right there. Ends in 953. Okay. I know it ends in 953. 170, 953. There's the engine code right there. If you can read it. I'm going to have to clean that up a little more, maybe with some sandpaper or something. Get it, but 953, that ought to give me the, see if it's a matching number here with the VIN tag. And looks like 956 or 958. I think it's a 958. It's hard to tell. 958. Yep. So I would say, yeah, it says 179.58. So that's the original engine. Numbers matching. Yep, it's 170.958. It looks like a 3, but it's a 958. I can see it better now. So that's the original 307 motor. Looks like it had air injection on the exhaust. Somebody's plugged that with some bolts. So original 307, kind of like I figured. So we're gonna have to do an engine swap. I'm gonna take this motor out. I've got a 400 small block sitting in way in the back here. It's under that plastic. That's the 400 small block, 1972 motor. It's built with ported heads, 202 valves. It does have the original heads, 882 heads, but it's got bigger valves, porting. That's bored, 30 over, forged pistons, all kinds of goodies in there. So that motor is going to go in this Nova. It's a 406 small block Chevy. Take this little 307 out.